welcome to F25!
Oh, God.
Gore?
Can't wait to get started.
Gore, we're live.
What's up, guys?
Totally sober.
Totally sober Gore here.
My camera is furiously shaking at the pit lane with no UI.
Yep, mine is too.
Oh, welcome to Codemasters! Codemasters! Masters of Code!
Anybody
Yay.
else really enjoying what's going on right now? I'm really liking the movement. It's really easy to follow. No, in all seriousness here, ladies and gentlemen, and others, Sahil, we are here to look at a beautiful thing. Okay, some of you may remember from back in the day there was something called the F25. Kia, do you remember the F25?
I do remember the F25.
But do you?
Oh, we just got a loading screen.
Huh? This is because of one-shot quali. So those people have already selected. So anyways, this is F25, so it's a 25% race in one-shot qualifying. So the people that have a check mark have already selected the tires. The others have like 10 seconds to choose their tires. Why you wouldn't go soft, I could not tell you, but...
Because you want to switch to softs on the last lap of the race for full effect. Oh dear! Love getting thrown into this. I hate how this looks, and I hate how hard it is to cycle between them.
Yep, so we've got Aslan leading out of the first corner, and then Ruda and Atmosphere up into third, Atmosphere into second. They're overtaking him on the straight. This is just Atmosphere in the lead right now, and just completely destroyed in the braking zone. Aslan.
I love this timing tower, I gotta tell you. It's not confusing at all.
Not at all. No, not at all.
We're just gonna go ahead and stick with the Lion of an Idiot. And, sorry, that was a bit harsh. It's just, you know, his Discord names are not funny, and I have to come up with funnier ones.
Wait, Kublay's in here?
Yeah.
What's his name on this?
Lion of Singapore. He's the Ferrari in front.
I don't see him. Oh, for me, he's showing up as Aslan.
Ah! Interesting.
Or Aslan. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't just say a slur. I don't know what that is. So that's how we do things here at ARC. Huh. Well, the Lion of Singapore. You know, he sounds kind of American, but as soon as you see him race, it is not shocking that he's European. He does not know how to go wheel to wheel. Ruda takes the lead through the penultimate corner.
I have interesting news, because the qualifying ultimately doesn't matter. We're here for the
But sorry,
F25.
Ruda is going to be on pole.
F25.
By a large margin.
Oh, and Lion of Singapore, Kiwi actually invalidated his lap, or it's actually, he took 2 minutes and 9 seconds? I'm not sure I understand this. Do you see his time? I
do, yeah, that's a 2:09, even though he crossed the line less than a second after Ruda.
Yep. So, here's the thing, with F25, it's supposed to be very, very serious. It's a bit less... You know, it's casual. It's a casual race. We have a 25% race, with one-shot quali into a 25% race, and then a reverse grid 5-lapper, which is just... It's great. It's brilliant. It's beautiful. It's bigly good, and that's all you need to know.
Yeah, so,
I mean, Cubalay just a full 49 seconds behind the rest of the grid. It's... Honestly,
right in the sweet spot.
It's a shame. You know, 107% rule, please. Chase Carey, ban this man. And I think that's all we gotta say.
Yeah, for those of you who don't remember the F25, it was the magnum opus of ARC, and it was great. It lasted
I have
for
personally
requested.
races? I have personally requested that Van go backwards on track and kill one more person. We'll have to see if he follows through.
Is there going to be a formation lap? That's the question.
No, we specifically turned it off. Because it's a one-shot quali.
Perfect. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so then that means we have 25 seconds till the first light goes on, or knowing Codemasters, only 4 of 5 will go on. But
my sincerest apologies to the people of the stream. I did not realize that my copyrighted music was playing in the background. That is entirely my fault, and I will submit to whatever kind of punishment the copyright overlords deem is fit, except for if it's literally anything.
That tracks. All right, here we go. Session start in 0. And
that's anticlimactic.
People, yeah, all right. One law on. Oh, and we even get the sound. Wow. Oh, and now it cuts out. All right, that is 5 lights on for the first race of F25.
Already 2 jump
And
starts.
it's lights out and away we go. Yeah, Figlin getting a jump start. I cannot believe he did something reckless.
That's
Anyways, we've got
wings
action trying to
already
move up.
gone?
Ruda gets a terrible start there up at the front. Jay Diesel in the action, getting pushed off the track there, going just a little bit wide, and Van's trying to make it all the way around here as Atmosphere in fourth. And we've got a yellow flag in Sector 1, obviously, for some death. Figlin, after his jump start, has a huge gap up to the next car of SoCal. Atmosphere going into the back of Jay Diesel there, who Jay Diesel is now fighting with Van. Van's trying around the outside, but Jay Diesel is going to be able to keep it down the inside. We've got a yellow flag further back. That's
Righteous Spun. Righteous Spun off of turn 3.
Yeah, that's epic gamer moment. So,
okay.
Epic.
Were you expecting that much calamity off the start? I think that was literally the worst start we've seen in months.
Was it really?
Yeah, like so many collisions at the back. It was insane. I'm surprised if half of the grid still has their wings.
That's my bad. I missed every bit of that.
They're going 4 wide at the back in P15. Oh my goodness! This is not gonna go well. The McLaren is ping-ponging between 2 cars. Does it get by? Oh boy.
That Racing Point is severely missing its wing as Aslan gets overtaken by Rogue. Rogue in the Alpha Tauri going to try to make up some positions on those medium tires. Obviously, he's got the pace over most of these people, just from his years of experience. And Kubi is trying on the outside, gets forced off the track a little bit there. But using his overtake now, Madman also going to be trying to overtake Mr. Hood. He does get the overtake on Mr. Hood, who might be trying to fight it back here a little bit as Aslan gets the overtake on Rogue. And we'll see what happens out of turn 1 here. Who gets the better exit? Hood going onto the grass just a little bit. So does Rogue, though. And it looks like Kubi's going to be able to keep that position. Hood not quite close enough to Madman, who locks up a little bit there. Hood going a bit deep in the corner as well. Aslan on the softs is trying to overtake his teammate, who pushes him off the track there. Real Ferrari move. And Rogue getting past both of them into turn 6, or whatever this is. Impressive.
Well, yeah, that was actually a really good move from that was just a wombo combo from Brogue and Mr. Hood there. But Kubi's coming back with a vengeance, takes the position from Hood. Of course, he is on the soft tires. Not sure what Mr. Hood is playing at here, but that is position sealed.
It is probably the hardest thing in the world to be teammates with Kubi, so I do the exact same thing. So yeah, there's that. Atmosphere up in third position with Ruda having a 2.2 second gap back to the front, and Jay Diesel chasing down Atmosphere for that final podium position. SoCal not terribly far behind as Madman. No, I thought someone would knock the track. Apparently not. Aslan trying to make up the position on Madman there, and Rogue goes into the gravel. They're going to be really slow into this next corner here under braking.
Gets rear-ended by the Racing Point.
And then into Kuboy.
That's the double wombo combo.
Brilliant driving here from the drivers, and now Hood going to try to make up that slot on Rogue. Pulls out to the inside. He's coming late once again. He just can't control himself, and he's going to go down the inside.
Oh god,
Brilliant.
that's
But
really
then,
strong.
Oh, they both spun.
Oh, and they're tagged by the McLaren. I was just about to say that's incredible pullout game for Mr. Hood, but that was incredible with the move of the McLaren just to dazzle them, razzle them, and then get by.
Not really liking the innuendo there. That was very sophomoric to make that on stream, but
Fife's racing. He's not watching. It's fine.
Yeah. He just comes in here. Right.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
almost
guys!
Spins again.
Yeah, no, he
Rogue
doesn't
spins
almost spin again. That's straight into the wall.
And if there's one thing I've learned about Rogue, it's that
never underestimate that
specialty.
Yeah, never underestimate that man's ability to put it somewhere it shouldn't be.
Let's all take a moment here to remember. Sorry, Rogue. I'm only saying this because you were the champion last season. The season before last, when we started on F1, he spun like every race more than once. He spun 4 times in one qualifying, killing 2 people in the same qualifying.
Yeah, that was Sanford, and one of them was me.
Yeah, and then so that's just classic. Rogue really struggled with this game after being ridiculous in F1 2019, and then learned the ropes here a bit. So obviously, I'm sure he hasn't touched the game to practice for this.
This is a bit of a
really good last season as
sleeper performance from Pfeiffer. He's up 6 positions. Stewie ahead of him, up 11. But Pfeiffer coming back to the F1 game for the first time in a very long time, and is able to put in what has so far been an adequate performance. That is very surprising. Now he does have QB.
Ruda spun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Ruda.
And that's a safety car. Is it? I just saw on the little marker board it was saying safety car. And
yeah, that is the safety car.
Yeah.
Is that a virtual safety car?
No, safety car. Safety car.
Is the safety car out?
Yeah. Well, not out of the pits yet, but Ruda, great job from the Alpha Tower. He's really showing their overall pace and driver skill here today, as Stewie is fisting Ruda, rear-ending Ruda, sticking his nose in his rear. Thankfully, ghosting is on during the safety car. I'm surprised he didn't get a penalty for that. As, Rogue has come out of the pits onto fresh soft tires. We'll see if he can make those last. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. This, Righteous going on hard tires. He is the strategic equivalent of Jeff.
Yeah.
And
do not disrespect Jeff like that. Jeff makes sound calls all the time when it's related to wet weather. In dry, he is absolutely hopeless, but at least he's somewhat useful.
Yeah, and everybody goes into the pits here under the safety car. Small lockup from the McLaren there, and that's really going to damage his tires, which is going to cost him a ton of time. So that's a real bummer that happened. The pit lane is going to be
here's the thing. Oh yeah, that's QB doing exactly what I was just about to suggest. Should pass people coming into the pit lane. You don't need to go 80 kilometers an hour at the very start. And QB does jump somebody right before the line.
The Merc got held pretty long. I don't know if he lost a position. No, he did not lose a position, but he got held by like 6 cars. So that was something. The Ferrari getting slowed down there on the exit, getting passed by Stewie, as everybody is out on the track now, and the safety car is going to pick up the leader there, waiting for us in Sector 1. Will we see? If there's one thing I've learned about ARC drivers, it is that they cannot do safety cars. And another thing I've learned about ARC drivers is that they cannot do safety car restarts. So all things safety car really brings out the worst in the ARC drivers.
Absolutely, and you know what's really interesting about this new series we're running in F25? By the way, if you're just joining us, I know nobody is because nobody watches these streams. If you're just joining us, it's a 25% race that is decided by a one-shot quali into a reverse grid 5-lap race. The points go 20 points for position 1.
And there's our collisions.
Yeah, there we go. 20 points for position 1, 19 for position 2, and you can do the rest if you have basic understanding of numbering and sequences. What else is interesting about this? Oh yes, the incidents. There's no FIA board. That is too bourgeois for us. So we have a communist council that decides on each incident, composed of the drivers.
Do we actually? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, no, seriously. So if you report an incident, it is voted by your fellow drivers. Yeah. I imagine most incidents are going to be 19-1.
Yeah.
So.
ACC did that. That just does not. I guess.
No, people love to decry cancel culture, and then they make that. Like, come on, gentlemen.
Yeah.
you need a little bourgeois in your life.
I mean, look, some of the FIA members in the earlier seasons, not to name names, Zenacious, were terrible. Like, just truly some of. I mean, it's the people that you go onto Reddit, and not that I ever do because I'm not a virgin, but. You go onto Reddit and they have these, you're like, how can somebody actually think this about racing? And then they had this complex of not only that those opinions are right, but that they know so much more than you.
You know what?
There were a few people like that, so it's thankfully been cleaned out.
I am so comfortable that nobody watches this stream that I am ready to reveal this information. Our April Fool's joke for this year is we're going to announce updated rules and we're just going to post Zen's rules.
Oh, that's great. Oh, classic.
Exactly. Everyone weaving under safety car. Not exactly sure why. Heat up your tires at the end of the lap, not the start of it. 5 head. Let's. You know what? If we need to fill a bit of dead air as Righteous needs to catch up 20 seconds in the safety car, procession and all that. If we could just. You know what, Gore? Let's play a game. We're going to go through each driver on the grid, and you're going to pick out exactly what your least favorite quality of them is.
Great. Let's do it. Yeah. I love this.
Yeah.
I play this every night before I go to sleep. Let's do it.
Just fake ranting to yourself as if these people could hear you. Let's start with action. What is your least favorite part about the action?
He is always in the Haas, and that's gross.
Really? Because my least favorite part of him is he capitalizes the T and the A and the and action, and that instantly makes me think of TA, which makes me think of university, which makes me want to vomit.
All right, next, Jay Diesel. His name is stupid.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say, there's we're back to names. It's Jay Diesel. If you think it's JD as I, you created the name and you're dumb. Atmosphere. Atmosphere.
Dumb name, dumber person. Let me just quickly read out to you what he messaged me last night. You guys ready for this? On Discord, and I quote, okay? He said, oh, I spoke too soon. I gotta pull it up on my phone. Discord just crashed. I'm doing this before the safety car goes in. Come on.
I mean, we still got a lap, don't we?
No.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, this is rough. This is rough. Ah, here it is. The Haas episode where the sponsor says they want a German driver must have had a big influence on them getting Schumacher.
Wow, that does sound very dumb. Now, for the restart, if we could get a different angle than the action's face cam, that would be brilliant. But we can't. Thank you, Codemasters.
Drive to survive moment.
Exactly. I mean, clean through turn one, except for the Ferrari, who's dead. R.I.P. R.I.P. in peace.
Yeah, thankfully it's Kublai, so not that anybody, cared.
Oh, it's going to be a short funeral.
Yeah.
Anyone like to say a few words?
I think you have to have one person to show up for it to be a funeral. We've got Draken going down the inside of Rogue.
Trust
a
me,
certified Sid Hart move there, leaving Rogue to lose an extra 2 positions and Draken to lose even more. That gets the absolute seal of approval.
I wonder if he's also racing on the Kmart connection.
Yeah. Oh, oof. As
the other Ferrari now having issues. A bit of a struggle off that last turn. Mr. Hood losing a couple of seconds to the Racing Point and AlphaTauri behind.
Yeah.
His teammate behind them has a penalty. Wonder what that's for. Everything, probably. Looks like the AlphaTauri is going to be going for a move
Fight for getting past. Yeah.
Sorry, the AlphaTauri and the Racing Point side by side. Rogue getting the move done? Yes, he does. Through turn 11.
Atmosphere just purely...
Oh, no, and that's the Racing Point off and dead. R.I.P., that's also a short funeral. Good lord.
Fight for getting past Atmosphere has gone from 3rd down to 10th or 11th now, even getting passed by his teammate. He just looks like he has no... he has severe wing damage and goes off track with excellent braking maneuver there. That was high skill. And one of the Ferraris trying to stick it around the outside here is going to be able to do it. Mr. Hood now gets the power down with the slipstream of EV using his overtake. He is
God,
wheel to
Figlin,
wheel
forget
with
how
this
to
Williams.
brake. Please forget how to brake.
Yeah, let's pretend he ever knew. And yeah, he hits him. And Hood comes back on and hits him again.
And that's a 3.
Brilliant racing.
That's what we call a saucy 3-way as they come into turn 3.
Oh, serious moving under braking from the AlphaTauri. Surprised that wasn't from the Williams. Not naming names. And now Kublai trying to get in on the mix with his teammate, but once again going to be pushed off on that same turn. Figlin just able to keep it together here and does a good job to hold on to that position from Mr. Oh, yeah,
yep.
Class act racing that we come to expect from him. And now down the outside. That was a little uncalled for. I apologize. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah. Yeah. Suddenly, I don't feel so bad. High caliber stuff there. And
Rogue's looking for a move on Eevee. I wonder who's going to blink first, and I hope it's Eevee. Yeah, I mean, Eevee blinks a bit too much, and that's the McLaren! Oh, thank God.
He saves it.
He does? Man, yeah. I wish Ghosty was off. That would have been so much better.
I know, that would have been so great. Yeah, he keeps it out of the wall, though. Congrats.
Yeah, well done.
That's
maybe
good.
Next time you die, and we have a bit of a laugh.
And Captain going down the inside of Kublai, who turns in on him before the apex of the turn. That is a class act move here. We love to see it here in
Double
F25.
lockup from Captain and a spin! And that renders the last sector completely useless.
Oh, Pfeiffer locks up into turn 1 here, so Ruda's going to try to get around the outside of him. Pfeiffer leaving plenty of room. There should be DRS that I think Ruda forgot to open.
No,
Ruda
knows. Yep, and that's a double lockup from Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer now holding up the AlphaTauri behind him, not the one in front of him. Interesting. And that's Van in the Alfa Romeo past. And that's bye-bye, Mr. Red Bull. And he's just, man, if Ghosty wasn't on, this would be so good.
We need to turn ghosting off. Come on. It's the only entertaining thing about this. Classic move from the AlphaTauri there. Limited spatial awareness. Van sends it under braking, and he's going to stay in front of Rogue. What a move.
And that's Rogue off.
Can't help but feel like he deserves that. We need ghosting off, if nothing else, the cinematics. You shouldn't be looking through the car here. Pizza Parker coming back up on Rogue. Is Rogue going to go to and defend from it and stick it down the inside? He is.
Dude, this could be an episode of Secret Project all on its own.
We should do, if they turn ghosting off, we could legit just get, if everybody would record, we could make an episode of Drive to Survive out of every single one of these. Just
yep, we absolutely could. Now the that is Madman being physically shoved along by Mr. Hood coming out of the final turn down the start finish straight. He is going to remain ahead. Mr. Hood not in a position to take advantage of the overspeed, but he might be able to, given he's on the soft tires coming into the next turn. Yeah, he pulls for the outside. That's a brave move. He's going to be boxed in by two cars that are much slower than him, but he hits the the Racing Point side pod and gets through anyway.
Impressive. I really appreciated your commentary there. It was very calm and golf-like. That was added a bit of classiness to the stream that it desperately needed. And speaking of things you love to see, Kublai in last position.
Absolutely.
I mean, if we could have ARC bingo right there, that's the things you love to see.
Oh, but he does set a purple sector 3, so things are looking up.
Honestly, I'm sorry. That went from like classic Kublai to literally exactly Kublai. Gets damage and puts on the soft tires and gets the fastest lap. As the action locks up there, Jay Diesel in the hunt for him. We'll see what he's able to do here, as he has been close. This is a bit closer than he was last time, but not by much. After that lockup from the action,
not to sound a bit too highbrow for the commentary here, but JD, if we look at his overtake, he has none, and the action not using his has a lot. So
who is JD?
Sorry, sorry, I shortened J Diesel to JD, just as it would roll off the tongue a bit.
Rogue making a move through the final corner, but now it's going to be Righteous Fire with a little bit of overspeed here and some DRS that Figlin does not have. Going to try to go for a move on him. Is he going to be able to capitalize on it? Because he's going to have DRS in this next sector too, and he did make up quite a lot of ground on him as Figlin goes very slow. Righteous goes even slower. You should put that on a t-shirt because we're going to be saying it quite often. And nope, can't do anything. That's a shame. But Rogue really making up the ground on EV. So we've got some close gaps here. This is a pretty fun race.
Absolutely, it's no three wide dream fantasy, but we're all good.
Yeah, Rogue going for the move now on the inside of EV into this turn. Sends it under braking as EV locks up after he got a wheel on the grass there, and that's going to be Rogue through and up that position. Small lockup from Rogue. I just have a really cool camera shot right now. I'm sticking with hashtag gotta make that trailer.
Ooh, look at Figlin missing a bit of wing. That's a bit unfortunate. I wonder if he's going to be actually able to turn in here. Oh yeah,
I think he lost.
Picks up a penalty for good measure.
Pizza Parker going down the inside of Righteous Fire now. Is he going to send it on the brakes here?
God, I hope so.
Doesn't really.
Oh, that was so close.
Fire to stay in front.
Come on.
Righteous, a little bit of defending here. Yeah, hit him. What are you doing? And is he going to send it down the inside here? We all know this is the turn to send it. It's perfect for overtaking. Figlin with a little bit of a lock up there in front of us as we ride on board with the McLaren of Pizza Parker. Righteous Fire getting the short end of the stick as far as DRS is concerned, just out of range of Figlin. Pizza Parker swerves to the inside here, and I think he's going to have it pretty cleanly, but he goes late under the braking, and Righteous Fire tries to turn in and hit somebody in the back? What?
That's not how you do it, Michael.
That I have never seen Righteous hit somebody from behind as Mr. Hood gets past Van up the field.
Yeah, it's really off-brand for him. I feel like it could be trademark infringement. It was ooh, yeah, Van is actually quite close to Mr. Hood.
We just need like we have when Van does the replays, we just need to play the clip of Righteous Fire and Silverstone all 3 times in one race.
Yeah, I was about to ask which one.
And if you go back 1 season earlier, he did it 2 other times.
Yeah. I apologize for my Steam notifications being on. If you'd like to send me a message and have it read out to stream, you can send me a Steam message if I have you. If not, if I don't have you, you're a pleb, so I just don't care. Yeah, and that's SoCal Blazer with a lockup coming into the penultimate turn, because that's how you pronounce that word, coming through the final turn here, down the start-finish straight, and he's very ahead. No need to worry about literally anything, except for the AlphaTauri who's behind him.
Maybe learning how to hit his brakes.
Well, might be a bit on the nose. Rudo going for the outside. Come on, Funeral. Come on, Funeral. No, they both survive. How disappointing.
Interesting.
Yeah. Man's got to make a living.
Yeah, brilliant. SoCal with a little bit of a
Pizza
lockup
Parker's actually quite close to Figlin. He was about 2/10 quicker before that turn, where presumably one of them tried to turn in on the other one, but who knows?
For all of you listening, thinking we're being a bit harsh,
We are.
We're a family here at ARC. We,
I wear
just because
everyone's
we sit in the
t-shirt
commentary
equally.
and never get to get insulted, it's completely fair. I promise.
Yeah, I literally wear everyone's t-shirt. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for yours, Cal. It's a bit like, I don't know. I don't need a 4XL shirt, if you know what I'm saying.
Hurtful.
I'm not calling you fat. I'm calling you a large individual.
Well, I think we've
big
all...
boned. Speaking of big bones, Pizza Burger going on the outside of Figlin gets the move done.
Wow, he has a huge bone right there. And just for good measure, the Racing Point hits Figlin in the back. So that's how that feels. What a scary new feeling. And,
oh, that's a double bone. Ah, Figlin having a little moment out of there. Let's see if he can get triple bone with the Racing Point getting an overtake down the start finish. Come on, Funeral. I already hope for you once last lap. And it does not look like it's possible.
But who's going to be faster, as Figlin has a fairly major lockup, but able to keep it on track. Sometimes the lockups aren't that bad when you don't have a wing. But that Racing Point, yeah, not quite able to make the move stick or done at all. Ruda finds his way back up into the top 3, by the way.
How disappointing.
Yeah. Look, this is a learning race. This is a casual race, which is why...
no, it's not. It's a completely serious championship race.
Yeah, which is why Kia and myself feel a bit more comfortable. Everybody, we're just here to have fun. Nobody's trying. Or at least that's what they want you to believe. His hood goes off, but able to save it. He was in the grass in the high-speed chicane. That is not where you want to be.
QB apparently pitted on the last lap.
Yeah.
I believe he was...
Oh, he wants to set the fastest
Oh,
lap.
and that's put into the wall! Oh, boy.
Oh.
Ooh, spun out of turn 13. Too bad, so sad. And he's completely lost his wing. That's nice.
I sold this guy my wheel for like a really good discount. I gave him the V3s and the Formula V2 for $450. It also had the podium shifters on it. Come on. You're getting murdered out there, Hood. Get it
he's
together.
going to shift a podium as Pete Parker looking for a move on EV Twitch. I can't read the rest of his name because it's irrelevant. EV going very far in the inside. Not sure that was going to happen. The second you put 2 meters of clearance between you and the passing car laterally. Not exactly sure what the tactic was, but it's okay. That is A-okay.
You know what? I'm only saying this because of the insult he threw at me last season, but this is your tier 1 commentator, by the way. This is the person you are
moving swiftly along from t-shirt discussion. We have Stewie on the rear of SoCal Blazer using all of his energy for Lord knows what reason, because it's the final lap. The action is going to come home in P1, Sebastian. P1. He's going to be P1.
That was a terrible impression.
Well, I felt like I could go more accurate. I thought I could be more accurate, but I realized that would be very, very, very suable. So JD's ul is P2.
J Diesel.
Yeah. SoCal Blazer is P3. Stewie is P5.
Van picking up P4. That's the story of the day right there.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
And you can see Kublai going through a backmarked car to go for this fastest lap, but he got lapped, so he didn't get a chance to do it.
Yeah. Oh my God! Pizza Parker trying to commit Sudoku just across the line is not able to.
And a great week and.
Man, I really regret hyping up Fife's performance. That was kind of disappointing after he lost all those positions.
Wasn't totally his fault though.
Yeah, so Captain's gonna come P18, so I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot that right now while we set up the grid for the reverse race. So yeah. You know what? I don't have literally any graphics. This is a raw install of OBS Studio because Cal is a liar, pants on fire. So
I'll take that.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I am going to tab out. I'm going to hide this. Going to let's see, what do we do? Text, and then we do we pop that right there. We can add a little scroll filter if we want to be fancy. And that's that. And we're back with Gore declaring he is not a virgin. Breaking news!
That was after Kia had said that he was.
That is not accurate.
Well.
And just so you know, the first thing the viewers, all 2 of them, heard on this stream, because I am one of them, and actually it's one viewer, because you're the other one.
I am.
Yeah, they didn't actually hear that. I just declared you were a virgin. Get jebaited.
All right. Well, Kia, would you like to take the honors of the reverse 5-lapper lights?
Do I have to count them backwards too?
Yes.
I think I'm a bit too hammered for that. 3. Shit.
Fuck.
Whoa! We
Sorry,
apologize here at the
yeah,
Sky F1 esports section. Apologize for that language.
Okay,
and we're off!
As Aslan gets a great start, said no one ever, and gets pushed off as Captain is already in front and ahead. So is the racing point of Zeit Satoon.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Somebody literally just dive bombed the inside completely. Somebody just didn't brake for turn 1. Oh, and they ghosted, fortunately. That's why we need to remove ghosting, folks. Hashtag Kia for President 2020.
Bunch of lockups in the back there. Unfortunately, my controller disconnected, so I didn't see shit. But here we are.
Well, of course you wouldn't. This is not a toilet. Use a keyboard like a professional.
Well, I'm good.
Back at the front, you know, Captain is certainly running away from who we now know is Blaze Alex with the dumb name Zeit Zetuni.
Yeah, we also have Kublai falling back to 5th from 1st place.
What a genius. What an absolute masterclass in Ferrari strategy.
Yeah, they're doing Ferrari roleplay.
Oh, and Alex
gonna get past. Yeah.
Sorry, Alex was going for a move on, and Hood almost spun by Atmosphere. And that is QB up on his teammate? No, looking for a move on his teammate, not up on it yet. He does not get on that. He is not on it. Alright, we were dancing around the innuendo, and you just jumped straight for it, my friend. Coming down the start-finish straight. Don't think anyone's finishing tonight, and we are... Yep, all the cars are getting passed. Looks like no moves, actually, down the start-finish.
Hood really trying to go for Atmosphere. So is Kublai on Hood as well. They are very close together going into turn 2 here, as Hood is going to send it down the inside under braking, as Atmosphere breaks really early, but Hood goes off the track there. Going to have to avoid his teammate Kublai, and now going to be relegated to 5th position. Almost spins out as the McLaren behind him almost does the same. And Zeit Satuni picking up a penalty and falling back 1 second from him. Usually both go hand in hand because this is a phenomenal game. Figlin, oh, not Figlin, someone spun. Whittle spun, the other Williams, and EV in the wall. So a great 25%er from him and a great reverse 5-lapper from him. We've got Aslan going for that move on Atmosphere. Is he going to send it down the inside into this turn? Hopefully not, but will we get lucky and someone will lose it in the high-speed chicane? I hope so. It looks like Hood might. No, he's a good boy. The McLaren having some overspeed there as Atmosphere had to slow down, but just able to save it. Right there at the end is Aslan trying it around the outside, not able to make it here. And now Hood's going to go down his inside, and he's going to have to let him. Some good fighting from the Ferrari boys. No team orders here at Ferrari.
All right, and mine was bad? As they're still going side by side down the start-finish straight. Unfortunately, Atmosphere
and what's for traffic? As the 2 Ferraris are wheel-to-wheel here. Aslan getting in front, or sorry, Kubi getting in front. And the McLaren getting rear-ended from Ruda, but able to just save it as Ruda then loses it on his own after getting rear-ended by Stewie. So we've got some pillars of competence in racing back there as Hood goes down the inside of Aslan, and the Haas they're locking up super early and allowing the McLaren back in front. As we've got 2 laps remaining.
Yep.
Nope. Yep.
That's math.
Thank you.
First you did meth at the start, and now you're doing math.
Yeah, true. The Alpha Tauri of Ruda, 2/10 off Pizza Parker. Will he be able to do anything? Hood still looking for that move on Atmosphere. You know, some would say that the fact that Atmosphere's kept his position to 2 cars that are clearly faster than him would be impressive, but it's merely incompetence and being in the wrong part of the track and hitting the other cars. So I'm only being hard on him because I told him to stop listening to music, and he refused. But actually, a really good send from him to try to defend the position, but not quite able to get it. As Kubi's going to look down the inside there, not able to make anything work there. As Ruda now has a gap open. Is he going to send it down the inside? It looks like he does into this corner. Pizza Parker going to run wide here. Who's going to be able to get on the power better as Ruda, just goes into the side of him now, running out wide, but able to keep his foot pinned to the floor as Pizza Parker's got the DRS opened up. And, I don't know how everybody is still facing the right direction after that.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed in the lack of crashes.
And Blaze Alex going down the inside to take the lead of this race for now, but with a penalty. And can he keep it? He goes a little bit late on the brakes here as Captain's going to try to fight him back, but Captain not quite turning the wheel enough there and not able to get it done and just doesn't turn the wheel for that turn. So that happens, and the action getting past. Oh, Kubi. Did Kubi spin? I think so. He's down in 9th.
Nice.
Things you love to see.
Yeah, I think I'm going to wish for that for next Christmas.
Can't even keep it together for 4 laps. Pizza Parker, Captain. No one really making any. Oh, Captain picks up a 2-second penalty. So that's
unfortunate. That's his victory gone. Totally, completely.
Unless
Absolutely.
Alex picks up another penalty, which is very much on the table.
Figlin retires. If only there were safety cars. Just like end the suffering now.
Figlin was in the wall too. Yikes.
Ooh, Pizza Parker going down the inside of Atmosphere and collects Ruda on the outside for good measure. And Atmosphere crushing the Haas of Stewie, who
just sends it.
Goes for a dive bomb that didn't exactly work. Oh,
compromises his teammate, which is going to allow Kubi now. He's looking with that wing damage to see what he can do out of this last corner, but he doesn't have DRS, so probably nothing.
Love to see it.
Will Pizza Parker be able to do anything on Ruda? I think Ruda's just a little bit too fast.
Will he send it in the inside?
Can he make the gap smaller? SoCal and Jay are both going to take the door and close it on Van, who's not going to be able to get past them. It's an exciting race here.
And that is the ghost back marker of Whittle. That is a certifiable Burger King foot lettuce moment.
Whittle, ittle, bitty, footy woodies.
Good try. Maybe next time.
Thank you. Hood, actually, might be able to get past Captain here, as Captain is completely out of energy and goes super slow through there. Hood, opening up the DRS, definitely going to be past him.
Please, it's called a gentrified neighborhood.
Rep. Gentrification. We've got a lot of people going wheel to wheel back there. Aslan and
Oh, it's already over.
Yeah.
How disappointing.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. What? Oh, wait, no, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Well, not technically. As,
no, it is. It's already
now
over.
Blaze Alex crosses the line. Will he keep
who would have
position?
thought?
Yes.
Who would have thought that he would have won, given his starting position and relative skill to the people around him?
Atmosphere goes up into 5th position. Ruda in 6th, with Pizza Parker taking 4th position.
You know what isn't surprising?
I don't, actually.
QB's finishing position. I fully expected this from him.
Oh, I'm surprised he got points.
I mean, from the very back of the grid, all the way up to the front, extremely good job from him.
No, he, Oh. Because he's terrible. All right, so there we go. There you have it.
It's not a very t-shirt thing to say, but you know what? I sell short sleeves.
Look, okay, if I had fought Kubi, let's say 10 times, and he has hit me either off or just caused damage,
you should get a restraining
8 out of those
order.
10 times. Yeah, I know, I really should.
Evie slowing down before the line. Not sure he knows how racing works.
Oh my god.
Driver of the day, the action.
Or a young Brett Kavanaugh. You decide.
And with Justice Kavanaugh fresh in your mind.
Yeah, with Justice Kavanaugh here, and Blaze Alex wins the reverse 5-lapper. I'd be lying if I said I cared.
Yeah, what a shocking outcome, really. I don't think anyone in a million years could have predicted this, except for the people who predicted that Clinton would win the presidency. And on that bombshell, I think that is our broadcast for the night. Remember, kids, don't mean strangers online, but not all strangers are bad. Good night.